Alright, hey guys, PacksForAll, welcome back to another DragonFable video this fine Friday. Hopefully it's not too hot or not too cold, depending on where you live. But yeah, in this video, we're pretty much going to be completing Sullen Eska. No matter how long that will take, we have 5 quests right here. 5 quests, at least 5 quests. There could be a lot more, but yeah, in this video, is going to be completing it. To prepare for this video, I did drink some 2-year-old G Fuel. I checked, it's not expired yet, and I'm probably going to die after this, but yeah, without further ado, we're just going to get right into it. So just a little recapping the previous couple of videos. So in the last videos, I primarily completed most of these quests, and yeah, the resistance is building. We did recruit the Shears, and it seems like we are about to fight Akanthus. Like, not yet, but eventually I feel like that's probably going to be the climax. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. So the quest Lost and Found. Welcome back, Gary Gordonson. How did your talk with Melissa go? It's pretty nice. I feel this is a trope for DragonFable. It's like whenever you go inside a cutscene, it just begins like in slow motion, like panning in. But yeah, thank you for speaking to Melissa, Gary Gordonson. I'm glad to hear that she understands the necessity of restraint in these tenuous times. Has there been any word from Swordhaven yet? No, not yet. But neither has the Rose been out in the force either. At least, at the very least, it seems like they're not trying to provoke us. Which reminds me, Maritha has sent word to the Dragon Lords of Dragongrasp. It's her hope that if we can get some of them to join our cause... Kara! It's Nikki, one of our refugees. Take a deep breath, Severa. What happened? We were admitting a new group of refugees from Arborvale Forest when... I don't know what happened or how it started, but they were shouting and one of the refugees ran off. Nikki took chase into the swamp, but if they run into any Rose patrols, there could be trouble. Did anyone follow her? Maritha did, without hesitation, but most of us were in shock. I'm sorry, Kara. After I gathered my senses, I ran over as fast as I could. Thank you, Severa. Gary Gordonson, I hate to impose, but you want me to go after them? You and Ruth here are willing? Please. I'm going to calm down and see if I can't figure out what happened here. Doesn't she mean can? Okay. Just point us in the right direction. It's hero time. Yes, just like Ben 10. Alright, here we go. What's up? What is going on here? Oh, what is this? I told you before. I don't know what you're talking about. Nikki, what's going on? Who's this man, Nikki? This creature was from my village. I don't know what... Oh, but how could you forget? How could you not remember the green monster, the child you and your fellow creatures tossed into the forest? Well, I found the beast. I found the clock and the others. I found people all of all shapes and sizes who were more tolerable than you excuses for humanity. And I survived. Yes, of course. The child whose skin turned green. I think I remember now. And now you've come begging, with your tail between your legs, begging for safety? I know you. I know you're no mage. I had no fear or persecution from the Rose. So why try to sneak in amongst those who truly need our aid? Well, Swordhaven, the Rose, they were looking for more taxes, and the farms, they're not doing so well. I had barely enough to feed myself. So like a rodent who ate all the grain, you're just moving on? What of the others? I saw no one else I recognized. Despicable. Cowardly. Nikki, what do you intend to do? It's clear this man has wronged you in the past, but... ... Please, I can't go back. Please, have mercy. Run. Thank you. Nice. Some nice, interesting tidbit of lore. I'm sorry, Gary, you had to see that, Gary Gordonson, Maritha. If you don't mind me asking, what happened? What, now, or... Well, everything, if you don't mind sharing. You're friends, I do not mind. When I was young, I was a normal human girl. I lived in a small town with other normal humans. And then, as I grew older, I started to manifest control over magic. I had an affinity for nature magic, and it seems as though it had an affinity for me, as my skin turned the shade of green you see today. Of course, the rather unpleasantly superstitious members of the community took offense at my change. They decreed me as an ill omen from the avatars, a monster who would turn into a witch and eat children. I was just a girl with magic and green skin. And so they threw me out into the forest, threatened to kill me if they saw me in town again. Treated that gesture as though it were some sort of mercy. What about your family? Surely, just as bad as the rest of them. Might have been one of the first to disown me. My family is the Vind now. The Vind, the Clocken, and the people of the forest and swamps. ... Would you have killed that man if he hadn't shown up? I don't know. Maybe? Maybe not. When he arrived with the refugees, I couldn't hold myself back. I'm sorry. I owe you both an apology. Thank you for coming after me. I owe Severa, Kara, and the guards apologies too. I must have made them worry so much. Would you like us to return with you? Thank you for the offer, but I think a stroll alone in the swamp is something I desperately need right now. I understand, Nikki. Take care. You as well, Gary Gordonson, Maritha. Nice. Maritha, is everything okay? Yes, just fine. You've been uncharacteristically quiet, is all. I've just been thinking. Until you and Ruthie arrived, Odone and I were the only Dragon Lord and Dragon pair in Soloneska. Nikki's story about finding a new family? Sometimes I miss Dragon's grasp. Don't get me wrong, most of the Dragon Lords are full of themselves and too prideful by far, but I had friends. Adone and I had family, or pretty close to it. Kara mentioned that you contacted them recently, I think? To my friends, yes. Kara helped me send a letter with magic. The Dragon Lords as a whole may refuse to take action, but I think I can convince my old crew to come join the Vind. The Vind is... I feel like I belong, but if I can convince some of my old friends to lend their aid to join the resistance, well, it would certainly be less lonely, and the Rose might have to reconsider their options if we have trained dragon riders in the skies. I don't know if my old friends will even respond though. The Dragon Lords are rather strict and uptight about that sort of thing. With talks of peace on the horizon, let's hope it doesn't take dragons to give the Rose a pause. Yes, of course. Thank you for listening, Gary Gordonson. You too, Ruthier. Great job, Ruthier. We should head back. Maybe try to make sure that the man didn't get too lost in the swamp. Right. Nice. Okay, good. I thought we have to do the quest again. I was like, there's no way, right? Just going back. We got Amadeus. Well, sir, I assume you've come to a decision. Tell Lady Janya and King Altion that the Rose shall accept the Vind's invitation to parley. It will be done. Do you think their hero will be present? Would he be a threat? A threat to peace. Well, sir, he is a hero. I imagine he has a habit of showing up wherever villains choose to make their moves. Do you think of me as a villain, Amadeus? Of course not, sir. Amadeus, you have been hurt by magic, have you not? ... There can be no peace while magic remains in these lands. Surely you can recognize this fact. Sir, do you mean to monologue, or shall I get on with my business? Ah, my apologies, Amadeus. As a spy master, you must have plenty more to do than listen to the ramblings of a man beaten down by the forces of lore. With all due respect, sir. Yes. Then please, do not let me keep you. You are excused. Nice, okay. The Vind members really seem to be running off on their own, but can there really be a peace on the horizon? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it, man. This is like, we're like, what? 20% into like, what is it? 20% into book 3? Yeah, I doubt it. All right, next quest, Severed Hope. Hope is going to be severed. We've received a message from Swordhaven, Gary Gordonson. The Rose has agreed to parley. They'll see reason. I know they will. I doubt it. ... Thank you everyone for being here. Today, we may finally see the fruits of our labor. Today, we have a chance at peace, at freedom. Today, we begin negotiations with the Rose for a cease to the senseless conflict between our peoples. ... But it is not guaranteed. And yet, even as I dare hope, peace will not bring back those we've lost, nor repair the suffering inflicted by the actions of the Rose. We must do our best to let this be the start of the process of healing. Whatever may happen, I want to keep you all safe, everyone in Soloneska. And if they're not interested in peace, what if this is all just a trap? Then it cannot be said that we haven't done all in our power to strive for a peaceful resolution. But I'm not so naive as to rule out any potential treachery. Melissa, Maritha, Nikki, I'd like you to attend as security. And of course, Gary Gordonson and Ruthier, if you would be so kind. If things were to take a turn for the worse, I would feel much safer with you at my side. Of course, we'd be happy to attend. As for everyone else, Jaku, your insight is the condition of your people and others of the swamps and the forests would be most valuable. Oh, I think I read that incorrectly. I shall provide it. Tyvis, I would like to request your presence as well. I think it would be fair to say that we would not fare well without your well-honed skills of negotiation. Very well. Thank you. Lajali, Halda, I leave Salt and Eska in your care. Kara, be careful, okay? Always. The meeting is supposed to take place on the road to Falcon Reach in neutral territory. Let's get going, everyone. For a brighter future for all. Alright, here we go. Akanthus is nowhere to be seen. Oh, never mind, there he is! Oh my gosh. Look at that drip. So, this is the leadership of the Vind, Kara Sulema. General Akanthus, where's Janya? Lady Janya declined to attend. I believe she has more pressing matters keeping her attention. More important than an end to the conflict between the Rose and the Vind? Steady, Kara. You believe yourself more important than you are, elf. Subjugation of the Vind and control of the swamp is only a step on the way to preventing magic from causing harm to the innocents of lore. Your tones give me the impression that you are disinclined to offer peace. Peace takes many forms. There is a sparking powder keg of a tense peace, and there is an absolute peace of control. You seem to want the former, to bide your time and grow stronger, unable to be stomped out until too late. Already you found more allies. Fugitives, criminals, heroes, unstable, uncontrollable, magical entities. And we're to simply let you be free? Free to spread across Greengard, across lore? Are we to see another rampage of elves? Another rebellion of so-called peaceful creatures? That was not the people of Soloneska. And how do you know? We take in those with the spirit to live on, no matter what hardships the Rose was born against them. We take in the innocent and weak, those who cannot defend themselves, along with those who can, I'd say, judging by your well-armed cohort, and Vicious Dravier and Wild Clockin, as well as others, myriad species, if my information is correct. Do you truly know every soul you've welcomed into your swamp? You've made no mistakes? None of us are without flaws, and Kara does her best. Ah, a fairy. And here I thought we drove all of your kind out from the swamp. They fled in such a hurry when they realized they stood no chance. I ought to... Melissa, control yourself. And a Dragon Lord. Does your little order know you're out here tarnishing their name? He's clearly trying to goad us into rash actions. What for, I do not... And what on lore are you supposed to be? A green-skinned human? Yet another tragedy of unchecked magical influence, no doubt. But what of you, hero? You who has earned glory and infamy from warfare and combat? What drives you to strive for peace? Damn, I couldn't even say anything. Okay, you don't have to answer to him, Gergornson. And I wasn't talking to you, elf. What is the purpose of this farce of a parley? You've done nothing to but antagonize us with every word. Are you expecting us to lash out like savages you think we are? Or was this all simply a waste of time and wind? It's a massacre. I did not address you. Tyvis, step back. We're leaving. I see now that I expected too much to hope for the Rose to be civil. ... Or maybe this was all a distraction to draw away the Vind's best while we put your little camp to the torch. Sir? Yes, that's right. While you're out here wasting your time and energy on empty words, we are simply doing our duty, while you forsake yours. Wait, Adoni hasn't... You utter monster! Melissa, hold... Oh, crap. And that looks like a... Okay, that looks like an act of aggression against an ambassador of the Rose. Oh shit, soldiers, arrest them all. This betrayal of our generous trust cannot go unpunished. This is just like real life. Oh my gosh, but we got the team on our back. The music is... I can't read. Seems like we have no choice. Yeah, we gotta stop Akanthus. The music's really hyping me up. Oh, wait, what is this? I'm falling back. Tyvis and Bajaki need help. Press on! No, Nikki, I needed you. Okay, this is getting intense. Hold on, I'll send more healing magic on your way, full heal. Okay, thank you. At least she's helping us a little bit. Our backline is getting overwhelmed. You must reach Akanthus. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is like the road to the boss fight. And we got like 2 more quests after this. This is kind of insane. All right, here we go. Yep, here we go. At last, we meet Gary Gordonson. Do not disappoint me. No extreme battle. Is this going to be staged? Come at me. Then give me your best, hero. All right, this is my best. Let's see. Okay, yeah. 300 strength, 300 immobility. Okay, this is looking not that good, but I believe. I'll just... I don't know what to do. I'm sure avoid. Because I feel like this guy's going to hit it like a truck. There's no way, right? Like, he's definitely... This feels like a stage battle. You've accomplished many things. Even Lady Janya believes you are a threat. Nice. Look at that. Okay, yeah, he's farming aura, man. He's farming aura way too hard that I can't even do damage to him. Not good. Also, permanent effects, somehow immune to all damage and effects. Is he even here to fight? Okay, yeah, but it all seems to... has all been an... I can't talk. Exaggeration. Alright, I'm just gonna save my time. Ruthier, let's just not even attack him, man. Like all else, you're a product of this world, bound to its limitations, to its magic. Yeah, this is futile, man. This guy's too good. Ruthier, you should just run away at this point. Like all else, utterly worthless. I've seen enough. The answer I seek does not lie with you. Oh gosh, okay, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna attempt to annihilate your soul. Very unlikely. It's okay. Yeah, about to get utterly destroyed. Oh, he just ran away. Okay, okay, never mind. Your enemy has ran away. First time seeing this text. Interesting. First time happening. Sigh. Then there truly is nothing worthwhile to be gained from the magic of lore. Rose, we're leaving. Don't you dare just walk away! Melissa, let him go. Maybe I could just use my dragon amulet and grow Ruthier and give chase... Gary Gordonson, don't, please. We need to hurry back to Soloneska. We don't know what they've done in our absence. About that, Adone hasn't reported anything unusual. No rose attacks, no disturbances. Then, it was just another bluff? One that I fell for. I'm sorry, Kara. Everyone, I don't... No, Melissa, you must... you mustn't blame yourself. I fell for his words as well. He was looking to provoke an incident, and he succeeded. This is my fault. I was too hopeful. I expected Janya. Is it all clear? It is, Tyvus. Are you unharmed? Slightly wounded, but still in one piece. Let's return to Soloneska. There's no place for discussion. Ruthier and I could still go after them. They can't have gone far. No. Stories about Akanthus. If you weren't able to even put a scratch on him, with me, Melissa. Let's get everyone back home. Yeah. Okay. Ujaku, I need your help. Those cowards left their wounded without a second thought. Ah, I see you're thinking. Perhaps we can gain some information from from those left behind. Indeed. Let's find a likely candidate and bring them back with us. Let's get back to Soloneska, Kara. Everyone's going to be waiting. This isn't right. None of this is right. Janya wouldn't stand for any of this. Not the Janya I know. Damn, a lot has happened in like, what? 8 years? I'm assuming it's like 8 years. General Akanthus' machinations found purchase, and you have been found wanting. Nice wording. With any hope of friendly peace in shambles, what's next for the Vind? Alright, yep. Hope was indeed severed. Next quest, changing winds. I have to do something. Everyone's counting on me, but I can't protect them from that monster. What to do? It's happening again. It's all crashing down again. Kara, you need to rest. What I need is to make sure everyone's safe. Maybe you can head east. No. The rose is sure to be blocking the roads. South? Dumo would claim many, and Amityville is long occupied by the rose. Kara, please. We're trying to help. Share your thoughts with us. I can't talk. We are all in this together. I can't. Not again. Not like the sanctuary. I can't lose you too. If you insist on shutting us out, you're going to lose us whether you want to or not. The peace talks were important to you, but we, even if they failed, we can still move forward, right? There's no moving forward. Not anymore. It's only a matter of time. A matter of time until what? Until General Akanthus enters Betrabang at the head of an army and eliminates Solneska and all who dwell here. We won't let that happen. Don't be foolish. Even Gary Gordonson couldn't do anything against Akanthus. So what are the options? You want to flee? I don't know. We still have refugees who call Solneska home. We have folk who would rather fight and die than be uprooted once again. And even then, we have nowhere else to go. I had hoped that Janya would have been at the parley, but I could reason with her. But Akanthus, we had no resistance to him at the peace talks. He could have pressed his advantage, but he didn't. He just left. What makes you think he'd attack Solneska? He wants the people of Greengard on his side. By provoking us into throwing the first blow, he gains legitimacy, imagine that kind of magic, legitimacy for his actions in the eyes of the people. As much as we have grievances with the Rose, the fact remains that they are and have been a popular movement. But a movement based on fear and hate needs targets, or people will lose faith. He's manipulating them. The destruction of Solneska would be another target, another victory, and more power consolidated under Akanthus' leadership. It happened with Pop's Rocket. It happened with Sanctuary. It will happen again. And through all of this, not a single word from Janya. What makes you so sure she wouldn't approve of Akanthus' actions? I know her. She wouldn't. I know. What if Akanthus has her locked up somewhere and took over the organization in secret? It's a possibility. But true or not, that sort of speculation won't help us now. Excuse me. I hope I'm not interrupting. The guests are ready for you. Dear Goranson and I can handle it. Mritha, can you make sure Kara gets some sleep? Of course. Come on, Kara. We can go over our options after you've rested. ... Wait a minute, this guy looks familiar. I've seen this guy before. Some of the clock-in will be shortly if you need anything else. Thank you. So the prisoners are ready to talk, are they? Took some time to convince them we weren't going to eat them. Really? I wish. Wait, I know you. I remember you. Do you recognize this one, Kirgornson? No. It's me, Carrot. You and that scary elf lady let me go. You were in that group that burned down the clock-in settlement. Is that so? I tried not to do any actual burning. I was horrified. I gave you that scroll, remember? I heard about the, attack on the border prison. Even after all that, you still stuck with the Rose? You don't get it. Once you're caught up in it, everyone treats you different. You're somebody. Nice. And the Rose pays you well, too. I had to take care of my family. Money and fame over morals, was it? Stop making them mad, Carrot. I swear, after that incident, I requested a desk job, paperwork for border passage. But when I heard about the peace parley, I just had to volunteer. And now you're here. What are you going to do with me? With us? We just have a few questions for you. Answer truthfully or... Or I'll fry you and eat you for dinner! Yeah, what the dragon said. I wasn't planning on hiding anything. We're supposed to be afraid of that tiny lizard? Enough said. Say that again. I dare you. No, don't. I'm angry enough already. Oh, you better hold me back, Gurgurnson. Oh, he's the bad cop. Okay, how about you don't antagonize the fire-breathing world destroyer of prophecy? That's true. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yes, yep, understood. I'm watching you. Let's start with the questions then. What is Akanthus planning? We don't know. Up until the fighting broke out, we thought it was just going to be peace talks. I don't think they'll be happy in Swordhaven to hear that you attacked us. Kara's impression of the situation seems more and more like reality. What about Janya? What are her plans? Lady Janya, Weisesbold, leads the Rose to prevent the misuse of magic. It's rare that we get to see her in person, though. Perhaps she's been used as a figurehead or for whatever reason. That seems odd considering her actions in the conflict against Yala. We would never doubt a hero like her. She saved the world twice already, after all. It's true she hasn't made as many public appearances as before the war ended, but she just wants to keep everyone safe. Safe? Carrot, you saw for yourself what the Rose did to that Clocken. ... Do people in Swordhaven really not hear about the enslavement and oppression? We're told a different perspective. It's all justified. Many generally believe in what they're doing. Others make themselves believe for the greater cause. So what if we brought it all to light? Showed the people of Greengard that the Rose has been, the Rose has been doing. What the Rose has been doing, sorry. No one believes you. No one would want to believe you. Not with the successes of the Sandsea and Doomwood and beyond. Greengard as a whole is at peace. You magic users are stirring up trouble. I've seen many threats pop up as if from nowhere. Do you really think the Vind are the root of all magical problems? I don't see why not. It's all magic after all. Putting all the blame on a single name helps their cause. As much as I hate to admit it, Kara's options of going into hiding seems more and more like the safest choice for now. For the safety of all, perhaps, but the Clocken will be hesitant to move from our lands once again. What's going to happen to us now? We can't just let him go. Can I join you? I'll get my family, leave Swordhaven, live here with the Vind. Are you out of your mind? Although I guess it's better than being eaten. We will not. We're not going to eat you. I mean, Ruther might. You never know. Knowing what I know, I can't go back to the Rose. It would be insufferable, being surrounded by the beliefs that I know are wrong. I'm scared, but I want to learn more about the Vind, about magic. We'll take that into consideration. Oh shit. I knew it! They're feeding us to the dragons! I'm sorry. What? Good, you're all here. Make sure the prisoners are secure, but we have to prepare quickly. Adoni spotted the Rose forces mustering on the western border of the swamp more than any previous assaults. Are they insane? They will lose many in Betrabrong before they even manage to reach Salneska. Something tells me the well-being of their soldiers isn't a priority in Akanthus' mind. They're still people. We can't let Akanthus use them as he sees fit. So what's the plan? How's Kara doing? Kara's still recovering. I'm taking command, with her blessing. The only thing I can think of is, if he can head them off at the border, if he can provide a big enough show of resistance, we might be able to push them back to regroup. Do we have enough resources to mount such an offense? I'm all for saving lives where we can, but we have to consider our own first. I don't know. If only we had a few more dragon riders, I'm sure we'd succeed. But at the very least, we'll be able to buy time for Kara to lead the remaining refugees out of the swamp. What about Akanthus? If he's leading the charge, I don't know if we'd be able to stop him. Adone didn't see any sign of him yet, but if he does take the field, there's nothing we could do. We'd have to retreat. The Clocken will fight, but our people grow weary of conflicts, even for their own lives. We are carefree people. Being forced into causes takes its toll. Then we will have to give the Rose a show to remember. What do you think, Ruthier? Ready to fight against the odds once again? It's what we do best. Gosh, dude, holy, what is this? What are you guys doing? Okay, Road Falcon reaches long and dangerous, especially with their companions. Take this, some traditional elven sweets to keep energy up, okay? Thank you, I understand most of my people wanted to stay, but my mind wanders and my legs grow restless. Your gift is most appreciated. Come on, you don't need to be so formal. I'll have to visit you when this is all over, wherever you end up. Okay, that's cool. A lot of talking to do. My vocal cords are really dying, but I'll recover. Well, it's up to us to buy some time for it to recover, but I don't know how long we'll last against an army. Yeah, this is going to be a super long video, so hopefully you guys really do enjoy. Whatever happens, the safety of the people of Salneska comes first. Alright, so we're just fighting Togs. Nice. Tommy, Eater of Lilies. He's so tanky. What? Okay. Nice. They really sent the best to fight against us. You wonder if you have any Tog snacks, but it seems like you're all out. Wait a minute. I'm so confused. So, when I attack... Okay. Looks like you're able to escape on his next turn. Okay, so... Okay, we can't kill Tommy. Tommy's actually probably the strongest character. Like, for some reason, he just can't get hurt. Okay. So, do I just... Okay, your enemy has run away. Or, aka, I have run away. Interesting. Can I kill this guy? Okay. That was kind of random. I wonder if Tommy will appear later on. He is a formidable foe. Hold up, what is this? Who is this edgelord? Wounded Scout backups here, huh? Took you long enough. The Rose have their camp just past the old border fence. With how much logging and digging they're doing, I guess they're planning on staying a while. I know you're the best, but be careful. There's a lot of soldiers and chained creatures. I'll be fine. Once I finish this potion, I'll head back to Salneska. If you want to keep this conflict out of the swamp, we'll have a lot of work on our hands. Okay. Oh, here we go. Jaania? Okay, that's my thumbnail right there. Nice. There are too many possibilities. Too many threads to follow. But the path the mirror doesn't show. A world without magic? ... No word yet from the Magi. But they're doing their best. They're doing their best. They'll find something. I know it. The answer is out there. Interesting. So the mirror shows her like possible futures. Nice. Now that you and your companions have found the Rose Forward camp, it's time to hold out as long as you can while Kara recovers and makes her decision. Yeah, dude. Gosh, whenever I'm playing this game, I always wish that like somebody animate this. Like you could easily animate all these sagas. This is a very good saga to animate. Like I can very much see someone making it, but yeah, it really depends on the community. Also, we got a trinket. Ooh, nice. We got Sanctuary's Promise 6. Okay, let's try this out. But next quest, we got 2 more quests. Last quest is a day for farewells. Fight, flight, and fire. Gear Goranson, you're back. What happened? What of the Rose and General Akanthus? Why did I lose health? I just realized. Oh shoot, magic. Worthless, out of my reach, and I offer myself to its power, to its might. But it will not yield. Still it refuses to accept me, my monstrosity. Then the campaign must continue. The fabric of reality will accept me, or I shall tear it asunder. There are even of them more than I imagined. Nice. So many misguided souls. Bajaku, Nikki, I want you to sneak around. Get inside the camp, and make some chaos. Scatter fires, cause mischief, misdirect. Understood. As you say. Melissa, you're going straight in, making as much noise and drawing as much attention as possible. Perfect. I will call up Adone, and the Rose will face the fury of a Dragon Lord and Dragon in tandem. Gear Goranson, Ruthier. Well, what's better than one Dragon Rider than 2? It's your choice, of course, but if you can grow Ruthier, the Rose will be scared out of the swamp for sure. I better get extra treats after this. Of course, I know it's asking a lot of you, Ruthier. Now, you all know the odds are against us. There's an entire army of Rose soldiers, and we're charging in headlong without backup. But the people of Salneska are counting on us. We will push the Rose back, hold the line, and buy the time needed for the refugees to escape. Let's do this. Adone, to me. Oh, yes. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, so we got... You can summon Tiny Dragon or join Maritha on Adone? I'm kind of curious. So this is the Dragon Amulet exclusive form right here, of course. But I kind of want to see this. Let's join her, why not? Oh, I'm just riding with her, nice. Okay, so I don't have many, okay. This is still pretty cool though. Not many abilities, but is there any... I can't do multi yet, so I'll just do this. Oh, yes. Nice. Steady, Donate. Steady. We can't just keep this up much longer. You've definitely stirred up the hive. But we have to keep fighting. We have to buy time. They're coming! Adone, what? It can't be. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, that's our allies. Yes. Okay, Ruthier. Great job. Nice camera shaking. General Akanthus, Dragon Lord reinforcements have been spotted. Requesting the order to retreat. Dragon Lords. Sir? Very well. Order the retreat. ... Let's see these Dragon Lords. Let's see the Dragon Lords then. Great job. Those idiots. We're not trying to burn down the forest or kill them all. Odone, can you fly up there and tell them to control themselves? Everyone accounted for? Let's get out of here before it's too late. We'll meet the Dragon Lords on the edge of the swamp, where it's not so burning. I had seen the power of the dragons before, but combined with the might of Dragon Lords, I can only be glad they are on our side. Maritha, it's been far too long. We've got your message, as you can see. Finally got tired of sitting around doing nothing? I'm kidding. I am glad to see you, my friends. Also, what if Akanthus is Galanoth? We haven't seen Galanoth yet. That's gonna be huge if that's Galanoth. That'll be, yeah, pretty insane. I'm kidding. I'm glad to see you, my friends. It's about time you showed up. Although, you also seem to have gotten a bit carried away. Oh, speaking of Galanoth, yes, well, with everything going on in the Northlands and seeing you taking on an entire army by yourself, you can't really blame us for wanting to do our part. What's going on in the Northlands? The Rose is hunting dragons, of course. ... A slow walk. We reached out to the Dragon Slayers for help, and together, we've managed to keep the remaining dragons safe. Let me guess, you're still not allowed to retaliate against the Rose in kind? Precisely. So, when we got your letter, well, needless to say, we remembered your and Adoni's exit. The Rose poses a threat to all magical peoples of Greengard. Damn, he's really taking his time. I apologize that only we few have come to your aid. You don't need to apologize for that. You arrived just in time. Could have done with less fire, though. We're trying to preserve life, not take it. We saw a Dragon Lord in need, giving your all. We couldn't help but follow through. But you're right. We should have gotten in contact and assessed the situation first. We may have managed to save Saul and Eska, but this was no victory. We can't keep doing this. We can't keep escalating. We better secure the area and contain the fire before it spreads. Great job. Ah, man, I'm like 80% sure this actually might be Galanoth, dude. That'll be insane. The might of the Dragon Lords. And yet, nothing. I must ask Lady Anya for more resources. Pursue more options. If all of lore must be destroyed before me, then so be it. It will accept me, or it will perish. Nice, okay. And so the fire burns. Nice, we got one more quest. Alright, last quest, a day for farewells. I see, I've decided our next step. Your next step. Oh, here we go. Is this a flashback? Damn, it's taking a while. See? Isn't it good to be out of that stuffy tower? It is nice. How fares the reconstruction of the Dreamwood? Last I heard, it was proceeding according to schedule. But they were quick to close off general communications after receiving the Rose's supplies and aid. I see. After my mistake, I cannot blame them. And how are your fellow Wind Elves doing here on the mainland? Many humans are still distrustful of us. We struggle to find our place. The memories of war remain fresh in all of our people's minds. The tragedies never truly end, do they? But it is such a beautiful day. Why don't we talk of gentler subjects? Right. Sorry, Kara. ... Relax. Breathe easy, Janya. Peace will come. It will take time, but I have hope. Yes, you're right, of course. There will be peace. Kara, is everything okay? Ivis? Yes. Sorry, I must have dozed off. The advanced force has returned victorious, with new allies in the form of dragons. Dragons? How unexpected. I shall prepare to meet with them shortly. Thank you, Tyvis. Man, this is just like a Snyder film, man. All these like slow pan-in shots. Slow motion. Welcome to Saul and Eska, Dragon Lords. I apologize. You must find our hospitality lacking for those of your station. Worry not. We came here to help, not to be pampered. I hope so. Nice. The rose has been driven back then. You've returned with new friends, but I can smell the smoke and ash from you all. What has happened? We succeeded, we forced the rose to retreat, but many rose soldiers lost their lives, and the swamp nearly went up in flames from all the dragon fire. You and Rita getting worked up about some rose soldiers, I don't understand it. You've seen Karat and the other prisoners. Gary Goranson has worked with some members of the Rose before too. They're people with lives and families and hopes and dreams. They signed up for war. Don't they remember what they did to the Clockin? To all the other refugees who have passed through? To my people? To my family? I didn't mean... There has to be a way to find peace. Common ground. Do you truly expect us all to... what? Just sit down for tea and forget everything? No, I'm not interested in that, nor do I think are the Rose... ... We can't keep fighting like this though. With the Dragon Lords on our side, we've bought a reprieve, but it's only a matter of time before the Rose returns. Let them come. They'll be taken by fire and swamp until they learn better. And what about the rest of Greengard? Of lore? There has to be another way. Another way. Kara? This couldn't be what she wanted. It can't be. Gary Goranson, I have a favor to ask of you. Yes? I want you to travel to Swordhaven and seek an audience with Ja'anya. You can't be serious. Good thinking. Take out the top and the rest crumbles. What exactly would be the purpose of this audience? I refuse to believe Ja'anya would approve of what the Rose has been doing. I want you to find out what's happening. Why does Ja'anya allow General Akanthus to enact his brutal campaign against all things magical? And expect the Rose to just let Gary Goranson stroll up to the Ivory Tower? I don't know how you'll find a way, but I believe in you, Gary Goranson. You seem to know a lot about Ja'anya, Kara. Why don't you come with me? With tensions so high at the moment and so much uncertainty, I can't say what might happen if I were to be discovered inside Swordhaven. But with your reputation, even if you were recognized, I imagine you should be safe. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Gary Goranson. This means more to me than you can imagine. I'll show the Dragon Lords and their dragons to their lodgings then. And I'll organize the patrols to find any remaining Rose stragglers or scouts. Thank you. And thank you, Dragon Lords. As prepared as I was to flee, I'm glad we can still call Son Eska home. Interesting. Are we gonna fight Akanthus? Maybe later. I mean, he is pretty overpowered, man. Thank you, Kara, for the shelter you provided us. Of course, you and your peoples are always welcome in Solneska. You're leaving, Bajaku? We are, Gary Goranson. We Clockin rarely stay in one place for long, and my people grow restless. But more than that, we tire of conflict. We fought to save the Drevir, and we fought again to secure your home. Our debt has been repaid, I think. Where will you go? Is anywhere safe from the Rose? I don't know. Perhaps we will travel east across the great seas, or south, beyond the windy plains. It will not be an easy journey. You could always stay in Petrobong if you wish, and some of us have decided to do so and join your cause. Others still have gone to Falconreach and beyond, left the tribe, but I can still feel the land stir. The time has come for our tribe to migrate once more. Dear Gorson, Kara, thank you for saving my people. I hope we may one day meet again. Farewell, Bajaku. May the wind carry you to safety. Nice. Nikki, understood. I will make sure they do not come to harm in the swamp. I suppose you two are off to Swordhaven then. Just follow the road west out of the swamp, past the checkpoint. I suggest not antagonizing any Rose soldiers along the way, if you can help it. I wouldn't be much of an emissary of peace if I got into a bunch of fights along the way. Indeed not. Are you going to be okay, Kara? The breakdown of the peace talks seemed to hit you quite hard. I appreciate your concern, but I will be fine. I have faith that peace one day will soon return to Greengard. And if Ja'anya isn't willing to listen to reason, then I implore you to speak to King Altion. The royal family and the nobles support the Rose. But if that connection can be squeezed or even severed, their influence will diminish greatly. Better to fight with words than lives. I see. Take care, Geir Goranson. Ruthir. And feel free to return and stop by whenever you want. Thank you, Kara. Be well. What do you think, Ruthir? I don't like Ja'anya. She froze you in an ice cube. But it's worth a try. You don't suppose she'll try to freeze me again, do you? You know I won't let her. You're my human. Yeah, I have nothing to fear with you around. Have everything packed? Swordhaven awaits. don't forget the dragon snacks. Okay, nice. It was just like that. I thought it was gonna be like some fight or something, but to Swordhaven, time to meet Janya. If you can find a way into the ivory tower. We got a wind elf crown. Look at that, new crown unlocked. Okay, let's see. So if you go to Kara, we got past quest. We got Espina Rosa. Is that a different location? Ooh, okay. Interesting. So there's more quests in this area? Damn. Okay. Good to know. If you go to Kara, wait. What did she say? Thank you for visiting. If you like, we can reminisce on your journey with the Vind, or do you need a refresher on your next goal? Yeah. So okay. So next thing we have to do is talk to King Altion. Interesting. So that's basically. This might be something else. This quest that Marita has is probably, yeah, hopefully later on. But okay, looking at the timeline, we finished this portion right here. Yeah. So that should be the end of Saloneska. Next one is Swordhaven. Yes, the Siege of Haven. But I'm tempted because looking at this, this looks kind of short. I might just do this. After this video, I might just continue with this portion. And then afterwards, I might as well start 1313th. And that's going to be insane, man. This is, oh my gosh, this is going to be a super long saga. But yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. I kind of wanted to fight Akanthus like actually for real. But yeah, he's just too good. He's too good, too cool. And I still feel like he might be Galanoth. I have a weird suspicion that he is. Especially how you reacted to the Dragon Riders. So yeah, that's the video. Sorry for towards the end. My voice was kind of fading. Like it is slowly fading currently right now. I've been talking a lot today and there's a lot of dialogue in these quests so far. But nevertheless, I do like the lore. Overall, this saga, I mean, in my opinion, it's not as great as the other ones that I've done in book 3. Like just looking at this, yeah, just compared to Tomix, of course, Tomix Saga is in a whole different level. And in my opinion, I kind of did prefer Blood and Roses a lot more. Primarily because of the gothic aesthetic as well as Saphiria. This one, I mean, it's pretty cool. Nice world building overall. Just getting a little side of the resistance. So yeah, we shall see how they kind of evolve throughout the story. But yeah, it's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.